The turning. Once the first, or possibly second, child arrives, a woman's order of intimate priorities changes or turns to that of the child. The sex reward, the cookie time for good boy, for desired behavior or performance, turns off. Or sex is used as an intermittent reward for desired behavior, doing domestic chores, etc. Sex becomes a utility, a positive reinforcer for her beta's increasing of his provisioning capacity rather than the true, visceral enjoyment she had with her past lovers, or possibly the younger version of her husband. This new functionality that sex represents to a wife becomes a turning on her husband, who believed he would always be her most intimate priority. In the instance of a woman marrying her alpha provider, this may in fact be the case. But that alpha doesn't have the same concern with and didn't marry his wife under the same pre-expectation a beta does. For the man who persists in his beta mindset, or the guy who regresses into that mindset, this turning becomes more and more pronounced. The turning comes out of the bedroom and into other aspects of their relationship. Finances, familial ties, her expectations of his ambitiousness, his asserting himself at work or with their mutual friends. On more and more fronts, he's compared to other men, and the ghost of the alphas she knows or has known. Even though the beta is aware his children are now his wife's true priority, his blue pill conditioning still predisposes him to sacrifices. Again, he meets with ready-made social conventions that shame his discontent. Is sex all that's important to you? It shouldn't be, because it's really what's on the inside that counts. But he can't shake the feeling he's slipping out of her respect. This is when beta dad doubles down. His blue pill expectations of himself require an all-consuming, self-sacrificing predisposition. The horse will work harder. His wife may have lost respect for him by this point, but his sense of honor and duty press him on. He doesn't want to be like his own oppressive or non-present father was. He wants to out-support his father's ghost, or what he believes other guys would do when their marriages get tough. So he waits it out, but she's turned on him by this point. It wasn't planned, but all of his martyr-like determination only makes her that much more resentful for having settled on this beta. After a certain stressing point, her disinterest or indignation goes even beyond his capacity to stay committed to a losing investment. These are the guys who tell me, "Damn, Rollo, where were you when I was 30? I wish I'd known then what I know now." Do all marriages and relationships follow this schedule? No, but it's important that men know the signs, understand what's really expected of them, and know when they're being settled on, despite all a woman's self-interested refutations of that. It's important they realize that performance isn't limited to how well they meet a woman's expectations, but that performance means ignoring those preconceptions. and exceeding them, because he has a passion to excel on his own and for himself. It's important that he lives in his own frame, and that any woman, wife or otherwise, participates in his frame at his pleasure. Beta men rarely have those expectations because they begin from a position of scarcity and a preconditioned responsibility to forgive a woman's sexual strategy while still being gushingly appreciative that she chose him to settle on. He was told he doesn't deserve a great girl like her, and he still believes it.